I have ordered 2 SE4s. How good's like my knife lab desk? Just, could there be a more eclectic mix of gear? Coconut, wire, axes, 2 of the same model knife, piles of twisted sisal rope. My life is chaos, man. Anyway, why would I get 2 of the same knife? Well, if you're a viewer, I'm pretty sure it's obvious. Clearly, I am gay for steel testing. And we are looking at the SE4 in the traditional, and I don't even know which one this is. One's in 1095 and one is in S35VN. And yeah, we probably have some idea of how the edge test is going to go, but I thought this would still be an interesting video just to show it. You know, it's cool to have 2 of the same knife, you know, the same pattern of knife, with the only difference being the steel. I like that. That gets my steel hard. So, as if they knew I was going to be testing them. They have come sealed up, which is nice. Stickers and all that good stuff. All right, so let's open these guys up. Have a bit of a look at them as well. I'm interested to see the 4 since they've started doing 3D G10 handles. I like that. Right, so one they had what they had. So I got these both from Aussie Knives, and one's like a bright orange one, and one is like a more normal earth tone grey kind of one. Bust them open. I'm interested to see. ESEEs often have a smell when you get them new. It's like I don't know what the smell is. I thought it might have been the micarta, so let's have a bit of a huff, shall we? No, it's fine. I think it must be the micarta smell. Now these are G10. What does it come with? It's got like that clip attachment. Very good. So it just comes in a plain sheath, and then you clip on the clip and little survival card, all that sort of stuff. That is not really my concern at the moment. The sheaths, whilst they're nice, I am just about the edges today. Ooh, Benchmade finally going dull. Anyway, and this one here is, of course, the other one. I'm still not sure which is which steel. I would guess that the plain steel, which is this one, is going to be S35VN. Yes, this one is S35VN, meaning, of course, this one is 1095. Well, yeah, it just is. It doesn't say, but it says S35VN on the other one. So there we go. So really, 2 of the same knife though, and they look, even at the edge, very similar. So that's cool. What should I do? Should I do a factory edge test first? I may as well, right? I mean, I can't guarantee that they sharpen them exactly the same at the factory, but should be a start at least. Do they slice a held sheet of paper out of the box? Let's see. That's what we need to know. They do. Well, that one does. Does this one? Yes, they are very sharp out of the box, which is nice. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead. But it's full steam ahead. Let's test these factory edges. I've got enough rope for at least that. I might have to go to Bunnings and get some more rope for the next test, but let's go. Front portion of the blade, cutting rope until it no longer slices that held sheet of paper. Cool, so at 90 cuts, the part of the edge that I'm using is now no longer slicing a held sheet of paper. Still sharp, like it's still sharp edge, it's just not crazy sharp anymore. S35VN. No worries at all at 90. The S35VN. So we'll be 140 now. Throwing myself out. I've gone up and off of 50 again. Still pretty good. 140. So, you know, I'm just going to do 10 more and then I'm even. Then I can do go into 50s. So that's 150. We should still be fine, but no worries. Oh, it's got to, you know what, it's still feeling pretty good. I'll just go to 200 and see what that's like then. 40, you know, it's 190. Just felt a bit slow just then. You know, sometimes you just feel it starting to go. Still going, but it's just a little tiny bit fluffier than it was. So I'll give it, what is it, 190 now. I'll go up to 210. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so that's 210. And that feels like it's, yes, feels like that. Feels like the part I'm using has now slowed down. Which seems like it has, yes. So the knife now no longer slices a held sheet of paper at 210 passes with the factory S35VN edge, which is really good. That's a really good result for S35VN in general. On a factory edge in general, these were very sharp, very good factory edges, 1000%. Even the 1095. So that is about what you're looking to get from, you know, if you just get these two knives, get them out of the box, you're not the most confident sharpener in the world. That's kind of the amount you're looking at with each of them before, and this is cutting abrasives. I get a feeling that most of these things these knives cut isn't abrasives. It's probably things like wood and skin and flesh and things like that. But if you are, you know, thinking about real world, how long your edge is going to last, it seems like it'll last about twice as long at least with the S35VN. Maybe, you know, was it 120% longer lasting edge or something like that to math. I can't really math that well. So that's your factory edges. I'm going to re-sharpen these, and I'm probably just going to do 20 degrees per side because these are thick outdoor knives and I don't particularly want to give them those huge high grinds that a 17 will probably do to relatively thick blade stock. So I'm going to go 20 degrees per side on ESEE's S35 and 1095 steel, and these are nice in the hand. Tell you what, these are nice knives. With the new handles, the old square boxy micarta handles, they were, you know, they were fine, I guess. These are nice. Anyway, stop wanking over the ESEE's, Pete, and get sharpening. The next part of the video will be 20 degree mirror polished edges on each. Righto, two super duper sharp ESEE knives. We'll start with the ESEE 4 in carbon. Very, very sharp. We'll see how much rope it cuts before it no longer does that. All right, definite hiccup at 180. And that's where I will stop this test. So yeah, definitely boosting the edge retention significantly, thinning that edge down just a tad. The factory edge seemed, I didn't take too much off of it. It seemed like it was about 22 or something. It made a slight shoulder as I wore away at it, and then it leveled out to a new apex. So yeah, I'd call it a 22-ish from the factory down to 20, maybe even 19. My table, you know, when I leant on it one way it was 19, when I leant on it another it was 20. So let's be generous and say maybe 19 degrees. There you have it. It's a good result, 180. Happy with that. Now the S35VN. Seems like it's about it. 350. No longer reliably. It's this old splinter. No longer reliably slicing a held sheet of paper at 350. So there we go. Was it 180, 350? Yeah, sort of a similar rule. This felt like it really took off a little bit more with the polished edge. Like that was a really nice. These are both really good edges, if I do say so myself. Like I sharpened them good. Like these are nice. But yeah, that's the edge retention. Look, I try my best. I try and, you know, these as much as I can are the same edge on each one. You know, and I try to cut the same way and use the same portion. So I'd say just a rough rule, if you can take anything super, you know, gospel from this video, like all my videos, it's about the bigger picture. You're gonna get about twice the edge retention of your S35VN knife compared to your 1095 if you'd buy two ESEE4s and use them to cut up twisted sisal rope. Hope you found this of interest. I'm going to review these knives because these, I'm enjoying them. Like they're nice knives. So I'll do that in probably the next couple of weeks or few weeks or so. But yeah, I like them a lot. It's the handle that's done it. I've had the rounded micarta, the HM one before, and that was good. But this is better. This is nice. See you next video.